On the surface, they've so much in common. President Jair Bolsonaro, like his US counterpart Donald Trump, came to power on a wave of popular support, promising simple solutions to complex problems, shared habits and similar ideologies. But for the two biggest economies in the region, it's currently an alliance with more potential than concrete agreement, something they're both hoping this visit will change.
We might think of Brazil's relations with the United States as the cornerstone of Latin America's relations with the United States. So, to a large degree, whatever Brazil does towards the United States can be replicated by smaller Latin American countries. And obviously, it's important for the United States to have a giant neighbors supporting U.S. policies in the region.
At the top of the agenda on regional issues will be the turmoil in Venezuela, with which Brazil shares a long border. Further from home, Brazil, urged by its powerful Christian fundamentalist lobby, has said it'll follow the U.S. lead and move its embassy in Israel from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. In concrete terms, the US hopes to consolidate use of the Alcantara base in northern Brazil, from where to launch its rockets and satellites. But improved trade may be tougher to negotiate. China is Brazil's biggest trading partner, currently embroiled in a trade dispute with the US.
We are in the middle of a trade war between China and the US. Of course, Brazil might try to benefit from some vacuum, trade vacuum that is opened by China and the US. A trade war.
Brazil is also hoping that the US will put in a good word for its bid to join the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, the OECD. In return, Brazil could open itself to US development of its uranium deposits and its nuclear power plants. It also wants to be declared a major non-NATO ally, which will give it access to cheaper US weapons. The two presidents will meet only briefly in the White House. They've much in common and will relish one another's ideological similarities. But the real work will be done behind the scenes to make that apparent friendship something more substantial that will benefit both countries. Some will see the meeting as the beginning of a beautiful relationship, fed by the two presidents' obvious camaraderie. Others will view it as a worrying liaison, with long-term repercussions in the region and beyond. Schweimler, Al Jazeera, Sao Paulo.